drive back to the room made of molten stars. Without a terrible thing, let's paint this photo of survival.
There he was, organizing again. It all started with my mom's depression. 9 years ago, I was going to have a little sister. But when she was born, she wasn't breathing. There was no laughter in our house after that day. My mom's sadness spiraled out of control.
TJ, did you reorganize my desk again?
But my brother seemed to be suffering in a different way. Unfortunately, my dad couldn't stand the gloom that hung over our house. So he left. Then came his weird habits. Nothing in this house has not been organized by him. From cleaning, to stacking, to color coding. If something is out of place, he freaks out. I'll come home from school and my whole room will be organized. But it isn't just the house that has to be perfect. He picks at his nails constantly. He twists his hair to no end. And he washes his face like a fiend. There were times when he bled from scratching at his face.
You missed the spot. You missed the spot.
Well, there's really nothing else I can do.
No, scrub harder. Scrub harder.
Can't breathe. Can't breathe. Can't breathe!
Meanie.
Wait, Grace!
That moment, I realized he needed help. So I decided to investigate. Schizophrenia. Then I found it. Schizophrenia. It's when your mind releases too much dopamine. It can cause delusions, hallucinations, and acts of violence. If you know anyone with these symptoms, please call a specialist. But what were causing his obsessions? Or who? Sometimes he seemed to be talking to himself. Or maybe someone else.
The right one first. TJ, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
You're not gonna leave like Dad did, right?
Of course not.
But we're not gonna be together forever, are we?
Perhaps not, but don't worry about it.
Because I want you to be there on my 101st birthday.
Well, I'll be 107 then, but I'll try.
Good.
Calling to report a case of mental illness. This therapist claimed to be the best in his field. He said that the symptoms pointed to both OCD and schizophrenia. He also raised the question of multiple personality disorder. I was worried beyond belief. I had no idea. I sent him to the all-knowing therapist/psychiatrist. But I staged it as a doctor's appointment.
This doesn't look like the doctor's office. Why am I here?
Because you are ill.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You seem to be suffering from symptoms of OCD and schizophrenia.
Don't listen to him. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong.
Stop, Grace!
Who's Grace?
She's my little sister.
She's a figment of your imagination. Your mind subconsciously created her because of your loneliness.
I've lived with her for 9 years.
Well, let me ask you this. Does she go to school?
She does.
You've seen her for the past few years. Have you noticed her aging or growing?
Yes!
So when you go to the breakfast table, where does she sit? Do other people in your family speak with her?
Are you blind? I'm right here!
It isn't a hallucination. She's my sister!
I know it's hard to let go of this manifestation that makes you comfortable, but this sickness is causing you to lose control, and I fear you're becoming violent.
I know she isn't real, but I'm not ready to wake up from this dream yet.
PJ, no.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm going to ask you to take some of these. It will inhibit the dopamine that's being released in your brain and may bring your condition under control. Take 2 to start and then 1 every 8 hours.
I never seen him so heartbroken. The second he took that pill, I knew everything was going to change.
Grace?
What?
I just wanted to know how your day went. Okay, fine. I never saw him smile again. And for the first time in my life, I felt like I had killed someone. However, I didn't realize that sometimes he forgot to take his medicine.
Grace?
If I am alive this time next year, will I have arrived in time to share